funny at all. Abu Dhabi police warns drivers about the dangers of stopping in the middle of the road. Now, Abu Dhabi police recently released a video on Twitter showing what happens when a car illegally stops in the middle of the road. Now, the horrific footage goes on to show, like, I'm sure you guys can see it on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and the footage that you can see beside us shows multiple collisions as the incoming traffic of cars swerve to avoid the stationary vehicle as it clears, warning against the extreme dangers of slowing down and stopping on high-speed roads.
We see this more often than we need to, I think. Like, you just pass so many bypasses. And that little space, by the way, with the lines on the road, I'm sure it has a technical name, that's not for stopping. that's so the roads have space to divide. But unless extreme urgency cases, you should not be stopping. Like, cars will always go forward. Why does this always happen in Dubai? Cars are like going forward like one slipway, stop, pull back, and then they're sitting on their phone for about 20 minutes looking at maps, and you're driving past thinking...
That's because you're confused, and sometimes maps can be confusing. It's like you don't know which exit to take. I totally I sympathize is what I mean, not understand. But of course, if you are just go ahead and take that exit, but don't stop. Dangerous.
I'm aware that as soon as I start driving, I'm going to freak out with Google Maps on the road. I'm going to be on the wrong road, and I'll be freaking out. It'll be an hour from home instead of 20 minutes from home. But I'm still not going to stop, and I'm still not going to kind of slow down at these little mergeways, because you just know that you're on a high-speed, dangerous road, and you can't trust the drivers around you. I can't trust myself, but I also definitely don't trust the drivers around me.
That's definitely true, but like so many emergency situations call for that, and I think a lot of the times it's just those who are struggling to follow the maps, and they stop to take a second to understand exactly to get their whereabouts and bearings right. But anyway, I think, Casey, once you really hit the road and start driving and start hitting the highways and following the maps, you'll see just the struggle it is to be a driver here in the city. I
100% know that I'm going to be not a good driver, and I'm like prepared to struggle, and I know. And I also know that I'm going to be freaking out. I'm going to hate it. And to be honest, I got my license a month ago. Still got the car. Not pushed, actually.
But are you driving?
No.
No, Casey. I don't have a car. You have to drive. You have to keep it up. You'll lose the hang of it.
I don't have a car.
Everyone has a car in the office. You can borrow Amy's car. The office car is free right now.
I know.
We'll hook you up with a car. We'll get you hooked
up. But I know it's a long road and a long journey to successful driving, but you have to be aware of people around you, and you can't just act as though the road is your own, and you just have to like move forward, progress, and then stop at a safe distance, stop at like a safe area if you're having struggles with Google Maps. Just because you struggled with Google Maps does not give you a right to slow down on the road. Like, you should be 10 minutes late rather than slowing down and putting other drivers at risk. End of.
Exactly true. And of course, according to the traffic law, if drivers are caught using their phones or distracted on the road, they will be fined 800 dirhams along with 4 black points. So be careful of that.
Take note. Guys, do stay tuned. We're going to be joined by Orla Carberry, who is the founder of EVA's campaign, where a terrifying near drowning experience propelled her to start this cause, which is very important. We're talking everything children's water safety, so do stay tuned.